very livelihood in so many ways. With so much change, I believe that Middlesex Borough has continued to enjoy the reputation of the wonderful hallmark community to live, work, and raise a family. Our residents have shown compassion, goodwill, and sincere gratitude for those less fortunate as we still face this terrible pandemic in 2021. Let us be thankful for our blessings, families, and caring friends who have struggled through all these challenges. Together, we can build, strengthen, and sustain our community to provide a fertile educational environment for our children, a flourishing business community, and affordable senior housing. In spite of such a difficult year, the borough still managed to have some significant accomplishments. Let me just touch on some of these accomplishments. First, surplus. A depleted surplus is on track to steadily increase over the next few years. On December 31st, 2019, the surplus was approximately $325,000. On December 31st, 2020, surplus is approximately $500,000. Our goal is to create a surplus of over $1 million by the close of 2023. A healthy surplus provides the municipality with better bond ratings, which equate to lower interest rates and therefore tax savings over time. The borough surplus should be approximately $4 million. That will be the ultimate goal. For redevelopment, successfully negotiated two redevelopment agreements, which will result in annual payment in lieu of taxes of approximately net $800,000 per year, beginning pro rata in 2021. These two agreements are a total of about 800,000 square feet of warehousing and will still also provide new jobs in the area. The pilot payments will remain at the same rate of present value for 30 years. Both sites are or should be remediated environmentally from the contaminated areas. One is on board, and the second one will be hopefully coming on board within a year or so. Joint Land Use Board consolidated our Planning Board and Zoning Board to one streamlined Joint Land Use Board, saving professional service fees for the borough and making it easier for commercial and industrial applicants to navigate the development process. Redevelopment Committee. Establish a redevelopment committee to review new redevelopment proposals, which include community members in decision-making positions, including the chair of the JLUB, 2 members of the council, the mayor, and the borough's redevelopment attorney. This provides for a better, more streamlined and effective review process, ensuring the best interests of the public, as well as being more business-friendly for redevelopers. All committee meetings are publicly noticed and follow the Open Public Meetings Act. Upgrades to the borough sewer system. The borough has completed design upgrades for 2 pump stations with funding from the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection imminent. Funding will be a 50% outright grant and 50% low-interest loan to be paid over 20 years. The design for a new sewer line to permanently separate the borough from the Piscataway Sewer Authority is also underway with similar funding. The borough continues to identify and replace or repair leaking and broken sewer lines in its 100-year-old infrastructure, a long-term project that was ignored for decades, even with threats of severe fines by the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection until just 2 years ago. Clean audit for 2019, demonstrating that the borough finances are in order. We financed long-term debt. This will result in a net savings over 5 years of approximately $250,000. Financial austerity pays off with COVID devastation. The borough took full advantage of the Middlesex County CARES Act and its provisions and received reimbursement for over $70,000 for COVID-related supplies and capital improvements, including safety glass installation and security cameras. Due to a number of long-term borough staff retirements and budget austerity policies put in place in early 2020, salary and discretionary spending was reduced and the borough was able to maintain all services and staff with no cuts or furloughs. So on behalf of our council, staff, and all our first responders, I wish you all and your family a healthy, prosperous, and successful new year. Thank you. All right. We'll move on to number 7. Any comments by Councilwoman Flood, please?
Yes, Mayor. Good evening again. First and foremost, I would like to thank the residents of Middlesex who believed in me enough to elect me to represent you and serve as councilwoman here in Middlesex for the next 3 years. Thank you to the members of the Republican Party for supporting my campaign, and thank you to Councilman Mikolajczyk for running alongside me, as well as campaign committee members Mike Kompesh, Mike Conahan, Steve Greco, Nancy Holmes, and Martin Quinn. I know how difficult it is to present yourself as a candidate in any kind of election, and so I would like to thank Jennifer Johnson and Monica Townsend once again for running a classy campaign, and I wish both of you well. To my friends, neighbors, and community members who publicly or privately supported me, I very much appreciate all of your help. With a very grateful heart, I thank my children, Kyle, Isabella, and Joseph, for their patience and understanding, as my time with them is so often interrupted. And finally, I thank my husband, who continues to lift me up, reminding me every day what I'm capable of. Being successful at something means putting in a lot of time and a lot of effort. It means paying attention to details and being thorough. So as I've taken this oath tonight, I'm also renewing my commitment to working hard for the community of Middlesex, because I believe that is what this town deserves, and I intend to give you nothing less. Many of you have heard me say how much I enjoy living in Middlesex and how proud I am always to share my reasons why. And so it is with great confidence and enthusiasm that I say thank you to Middlesex, and I look forward to serving this community along with our mayor and fellow council members in the best and most productive way that I can. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Flood. Councilman Mikolajczyk, do you have any comments?
Yes, Happy New Year. I want to express my gratitude to the voters for their steadfast support. I'd like to thank my wife, Jan, and my children, John, Mark, and Lisa, and my daughter-in-law, Anna, for their unwavering support. I am and have nothing without them. I would like to thank Amy Flood, her family, and the Middlesex Borough Republican Organization. The support of the campaign committee was second to none, and you unselfishly stepped up when we needed you. I am personally grateful to friends and supporters who have no vested interest in Middlesex, but generously supported us simply because they believed in us. I'd like to thank Jennifer Johnson and Monica Townsend for their efforts during the campaign season. Not a lot of people have the courage to step up and put themselves out into the often unkind public eye. COVID-19 certainly threw a big monkey wrench into the year, and I would like to thank the fire, OEM, rescue squad, and especially our police for their selfless dedication. 24/7, they have been on the job. We again ran a grassroots campaign, and our primary goal was to talk to as many people as we could. Many people were gracious enough to talk to us, and as much as we were campaigning, we were listening. Affordability is a key issue. Our residents are under a lot of pressure. The path we take to make things better will require leadership and some tough, unpopular decision-making. I promise I'll do my best to represent the lawful residents of Middlesex and vote to maximize the effectiveness of our existing resources, to keep our streets safe, to provide for the broadest range of services to our community, curb wasteful spending, and to have realistic, attainable development and infrastructure plans in place for Middlesex's future. 3 years ago, I read a quote by Jack Warren. When writing this piece, I would normally include a different quote, but this quote is just as, if not more, applicable today. Remember how far you have come, not just how far you have to go. You're not where you want to be, but neither are you where you used to be. I'm encouraged by the progress we have made as a council that is committed to making Middlesex a better place to live, and I am looking forward to getting the pandemic behind us and a prosperous future for Middlesex. Go Blue Jays.
Thank you, Councilman Mikolajczyk. We'll move to number 8, appointments. May I have a motion to nominate the council president, please?
I'd like to make a motion to nominate James Yotis.
Second?
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Councilman Mikolajczyk,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilman Yodite,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood.
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
and Councilman Ritz.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Linda. We'll move to number 2, the fire department officers. Linda, please read the fire department officers for 2021.
Okay, for 2021, we have the Chief, Dave Bird, First Assistant Chief, Ken Bartok, Second Assistant Chief, Sean Young. For Company Number 1, Lincoln Hose, we have Captain Brian Maddox, Lieutenant Jason Frank, Engineer 21, Tom Kurtz, Engineer T25, Carlos Lopez, Honorary Assistant Captain, Mark Colaci. Company Number 2, Beechwood Heights, Captain Eric Showman, Lieutenant Ken Pukas Jr., Engineer 21, James Lukak, Assistant Engineer Dan Knoll. Company Number 3, Pierce, Captain Stephen Bird, Lieutenant Nick Lally, Engineer 21, Chad Hewlett, Assistant Engineer Sean Kaplan. Company Number 4, Parker, Captain John Pazar, Lieutenant Rob Polera, Engineer 21, Andy Castaldo Jr., Assistant Engineer Jeff Meyer.
Thank you, Linda. We'll move to item 3. Linda, please read the appointments by the mayor not requiring the council confirmation for 2021.
For the Beautification Committee, we have Nancy Avery for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. Pat Repen for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. Frank Ryan for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. And Rich Rakowski for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. For the Recreation Committee, we have Stephen Greco for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. And Mike Conahan for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23.
Thank you. All right, Linda, please read the appointments requiring council confirmation for 2021.
Okay, for the Housing and Community Development, we have Bob DeCino for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. We have Carol Schroeder for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. And we have Subhash Dani for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. For the Library Board, we have Susan Edwards for 5 years, expiring 12/31/25. We have Dina Healy for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. For the Swim Pool Commission, we have Mark Krantz for 5 years, expiring 12/31/25. For the Board of Health, we have Melissa Fedosh for 4 years, expiring 12/31/24. Lucy Larangiero for 4 years, expiring 12/31/24. Michael Conahan for 4 years, expiring 12/31/24. And Karen Rutkowski as alternate 2 for 2 years, expiring 12/31/22. For the Cultural and Heritage Committee, we have Bob Edwards for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. Chrissy George for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. Laura Thomasy for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. Matt Adams for 2 years, expiring 12/31/22. Leonard Jackson for 2 years, expiring 12/31/22. Emily DeSenza for 2 years, expiring 12/31/22. Lisa Pombrio for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. Carl Sanderson for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. And Judy Levinson for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. For the Joint Land Use Board, we have Councilman Carnes for Class 3 for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. Frank Ryan for Class 4 for 4 years, expiring 12/31/24. Joe DeSenza for Class 4 for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. Robert DeCino for Class 1 for 3 years, expiring 12/31/23. Stephen Greco for Class 2 for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. Joe Caruso as alternate 1 for 1 year, expiring 12/31/21. And John Sweeney as an alternate 2 for 2 years, expiring 12/31/22.
Thank you, Linda. May I have a motion to accept these appointments? Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept.
And the second.
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 Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Eudice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikulajczyk,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you, Linda. We'll move to item number 9. 2021 council representative appointments. Linda, please read the council representative appointments for 2021.
For the Board of Health, we have Councilman Rex. For the County SWAC, County Transportation, we have Councilwoman Flood, alternate Councilman Carnes. For the Housing and Community Development, we have Councilman Nikolajchak. For the OEM Rescue Fire, we have Councilwoman Flood. For Joint Land Use Board, we have Councilman Carnes. For the Recreation Committee, we have Councilman Carnes. For the Shade Tree, we have Councilman Quinn. For the Swim Pool, we have Councilman Yodice. For Police Municipal Court, we have Councilman Nikolajchak. For Zoning Code Enforcement, we have Councilman Rex. For the Department of Public Works, we have Councilman Quinn. For Finance Administration, we have Council President Udice. For Disabled and Senior Services, we have Councilman Nikolajchak. For Board of Ed, we have Councilwoman Flood and Councilman Carnes. For Redevelopment Committee, we have Council President Yodice. And Cultural Arts and Heritage Committee, we have Councilman Carnes.
Good. Thank you, Linda. We'll move to item 10, appointments for professional
Excuse
services.
me, Mayor?
Yes,
Excuse me, Mayor?
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Can we amend this at this time? Number 9?
Number 9.
Yes, I believe Housing and Community Development was supposed to be Councilwoman Flood.
I have an
I
amendment
believe-
on the meeting. I have an
Right,
amendment on
I
the
think,
amendment
I'm
on
sorry.
the meeting January 26th.
yeah, that will be amended on the 26th.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, for item 10, appointment of professional services. Linda's going to read each resolution, and we have to vote on it. The first one, please, Linda.
Resolution 22021, appointment of Stephen S. Glickman of the firm Ruderman and Roth LLC as the Borough Labor Attorney for the year 2021.
We need a motion to approve Resolution 2-2021, please. Do I hear a motion?
Motion approved.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, please, Linda.
We have Resolution 3-2021, the appointment of Remington and Bernick Engineers as the Borough Engineer for the year 2021.
Motion, please.
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
I'd like a,
Councilman Iotis, I'd like
Yes.
to make a motion to table this resolution.
Okay, do we have a second on that?
I'll
second.
second.
Okay, roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Resolution 3-2021 will be tabled for the January 26th meeting. Linda, the next resolution, please.
Resolution 4-2021, the appointment of Suplee, Clooney and Company as the Borough Auditor for the year 2021.
Motion to accept Resolution 4-2021.
Motion to accept?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 5-2021, the appointment of Gluck Walrath LLP as the bond attorney for the year 2021.
Motion to accept Resolution 5-2021.
Motion to accept?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, please.
Resolution 6-2021, the appointment of JFS Services LLC as the C4 license operator for the year 2021.
Motion to accept Resolution 6-2021.
Motion.
Second, please.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next one, please, Linda.
Resolution 7-2021, appointment of the Jerry and Associates as alternate engineer for the year 2021.
Motion, please.
Yes,
Mayor, I
I'd
think
like
we need
to,
to take it.
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I
Um,
think, because we've
We
already
need to table this.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to table this one as well.
Okay,
Okay.
and second, please.
Second.
Second.
Okay, roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
The resolution 7-2021 will be tabled for the January 26th meeting. Next one, please, Linda.
Resolution 8-2021, the appointment of Ricky Planning as the Borough Planner for the year 2021.
Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Motion.
And second?
Second.
Second. Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next one, please, Linda.
Resolution 9-2021, appointment of the Jerry and Associates as the environmental engineer for the year 2021.
Motion, please, to accept.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next one, please, Linda.
Resolution 10-2021, the appointment of Ventura, Misowitz, Teo, and Warner as the redevelopment attorney for the year 2021.
Do I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Nikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, please.
Resolution 11-2021, the appointment of Gluck Walrath LLP as conflict redevelopment attorney for the year 2021.
Motion, please.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 12-2021, the appointment of Marco Benucci of the firm Ronco Lowen Benucci as the public defender for the year 2021.
Motion, please.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 13-2021, the appointment of Sockler Realty Services for appraisal services for the year 2021.
Motion, please.
Motion?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 14-2021, the appointment of Savo and Shalik, Gillespie, O'Brognick, and Fisher, PA, as the tax appeal attorney for the year 2021.
Motion to accept, please.
Motion?
Second.
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 And roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 15-2021, the appointment of King, Monch, Cherniak, and Meta LLP as the environmental attorney for the year 2021.
Motion to accept, please.
Motion?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 16-2021, the appointment of Ventura, Nisowitz, Kehoe, and Warner as the conflict municipal attorney for the year 2021.
Motion to accept.
Motion?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Motion carries. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 17-2021, the appointment of Strog D. Mehta Esquire of the law firm King, Munch, Herniak, and Mehta as the borough prosecutor for the year 2021.
Motion to accept, please.
Motion?
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchak,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, please, Linda.
Resolution 18-2021, appointing AccuSure as the risk management consultant for the Borough of Middlesex for 2021.
Motion to
Motion.
accept. A
Mayor, I'd
second?
like to ask to table this.
Yes. Yes, go ahead, Councilwoman.
I'd like to ask to table this resolution.
Okay. Do we have a second on the table?
I'll second that.
Okay. And roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Torrance,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikulajczyk,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Resolution 18-2021 will be tabled to the January 26th meeting. Next one, please, Linda.
Resolution 19-2021, the appointment of Robert D. Spencer as alternate public defender for the year 2021.
May I have a motion?
Motion.
Second, please.
Second.
Second.
And roll call, please, Linda.
Council President Udice,
Yes.
Councilman Carnes,
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood,
Yes.
Councilman Mikulajczyk,
Yes.
Councilman Quinn,
Yes.
Councilman Rex.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We'll move to item 11, excuse me, consent agenda. Linda, please read the resolutions.
Okay, we have Resolution 20-21, adopting the Robert's Rules of Orders. Resolution 21-2021, approval of official newspapers for 2021. Resolution 22-2021, appointing Marcia Caro to serve as funded commissioner to the Central Jersey Joint Insurance Fund for 2021. Resolution 23-2021, authorizing the treasurer to reinvest funds for 2021. Resolution 24-2021, authorizing the filing and settlement of tax appeals. Resolution 25-2021, appointing the PACO officer for 2021. Resolution 26-2021, authorizing the tax collector to collect interest on delinquent taxes. Resolution 27-2021, the regular meeting dates for 2021. Resolution 28-2021, authorizing the tax collector to charge a fee of $25 per tax sale notice to conduct tax sales when unpaid taxes on any municipal lien or real property remain in arrears at the close of the fiscal year. Resolution 29-2021, approval of legal depositories for 2021. Resolution 30-2021, canceling small sewer balances. Resolution 31-2021, approval for reimbursement of the Clerk's Department, Police Department, and Recreation Department's petty cash fund. Resolution 32-2021, appointing a local emergency management council members effective January 1, 2021 to December 31st, 2021. Resolution 33-2021, appointing the borough's community emergency response team members effective January 1, 2021 to December 31, 2021. Resolution 34-2021, appointing Jack Costa as municipal emergency management coordinator effective January 1, 2021 to December 31st, 2023. Resolution 35-2021, appointing the Borough Office of Emergency Management auxiliary members effective January 1, 2021 to December 31, 2021. Resolution 36-2021, approval of fire department drivers for 2021. Resolution 37-2021, authorizing the mayor to sign the agreement between GovPilot and the Borough effective January 1, 2021 through December 31st, 2021. Resolution 38-2021, approval of the temporary budget for 2021. Resolution 39-2021, endorsing the buy local policy to support the businesses and professional community in Middlesex Borough.
Thank you, Linda. Does anyone wish to pull any resolutions from the consent agenda?
Mayor, can we pull Resolution 38-2021?
Resolution 38. Okay. Any others?
You really can't pull the temporary budget. We'll have no money to spend at all, zero.
I just had a couple of questions about it.
What would you like to know, Councilwoman? I mean, this is statutory. It is a mandatory amount by law. It is set by percentage of last year's budget, and it's state law that you pass it.
Okay.
What would you like to know?
If you could just talk a little bit about approving the bond principle.
So everything within this budget, Linda, help me with the percentage amount by law. It's
26.25% last year. It says it on,
So-
it's on packet page 51, it's 26.25% of the 2020 general appropriations in the budget. It's on packet page 51.
Right.
Okay.
It's
The
a
bottom
straight,
line.
it's a straight formula. It's a straight formula based on
Okay.
last year's budget.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I'm sorry, thank
Okay.
you.
So I guess we're going to include that in with the consent, I guess, right, Marcia?
If everybody's
All
okay with having money to spend tomorrow, sure.
Okay. Anybody else want to pull any agenda item? I'm sorry, resolution item? Okay, if not, do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda, including resolution number 38?
Motion to accept all agenda policies.
Okay, and we're going to include resolution number 38-2021. All right,
Including that.
do we
Yes.
have a second? Do we have a second?
Second.
A roll call, please, Linda?
Council President Udice? Council President Udice?
Oops, sorry, yes, I was muted. Yes.
Okay. Councilman Corns?
Yes.
Councilwoman Flood?
Yes.
Councilman Mikolajchik?
Yes.
Councilman Quinn?
Yes.
Councilman Rex?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll now go to item 12, the public portion. Linda, did you receive any questions or comments from the public?
I received one, Mayor, from Rich Rakowski at 211 Maple Street, and he stated that I asked all of you to ask yourself before voting to rehire Mr. Paul Ricky. Are you happy with his services to the borough so far? Are you 100% happy with the project he has assisted with bringing into Middlesex Borough along Lincoln Boulevard? Do you think he has really Middlesex Borough's best interest in mind? Maybe there is someone else out there, possibly a local person, who really has Middlesex Borough's best interest in mind. Let's investigate other professionals. You don't have to reappoint him tonight. That was his comment.
Okay, I'd like to comment on that first, and the council members, if they want to after that. Paul Ricky's been with us for a while. He follows the master plan. I have no issue with his performance. He's been doing a very good job. Anybody else, any comments from the council body?
I have a comment. My comment is, and you touched on it, John, Mayor, is that, you know, he follows basically what we're asking for. Maybe it's time, and I believe we're up for it anyway, is a relook at the master plan and also the package. You know, what is the master plan and what are we allowed to do in each area? And when we review that, that'll basically move us forward.
I believe that's about 2 years out for the master plan. I think we're in the 8th year of the 10-year plan, I believe.
Are you sure?
So I'm 90%
The
sure.
mayor is correct. The mayor is correct. It's 2023.
Okay. I thought it was 2021. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments from the council? Okay. If none, we will now take a 5-minute recess. For anyone wishing to ask any questions or make a comment, Administrator Carroll, where should they send their comments or questions?
Please send your comments to my email at mkarrow@Middlesexborough, it's all one word, MIDDLESEXBORO -NJ.gov. That's mcarrow, Middlesexborough -NJ.gov.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. May I have a motion to go into recess?
Motion, go into recess.
The second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, 7:45. We are now in a 5-minute recess. Please put your phones on mute, and Linda, please stop recording the meeting. Thank you. Okay, 7:50, I am calling the meeting back to order. Administrator Caro, did you receive any additional comments or questions?
I did, Mayor. I'm still reading one of them that just really literally just came in as you were saying that.
Sure.
So, I'm going to read this one. Well, I'm only take them in order that came in. So the first one that came in was from Dave Polakevich at 240 Hazelwood Avenue. He had 4 questions, Mayor. So I don't know if you want me to read them all and just have you take them one at a time, or if you want me to read the whole thing. First question is, who proposed the hiring of Remington and Vernick as the 2021 municipal engineer? Do you want me to answer these, Mayor?
Yeah, because, that you'll be more
Okay.
accurate. Yes, please.
I'm happy to answer them on behalf of you or the council. All right, so I'm sorry, somebody just came in and I just wanted to make sure they were muted. So who proposed the hiring of Remington Vernick as the 2020 municipal engineer? It was me. The council asked for my recommendations because I work with all of the professionals, and I recommended Remington Vernick. The reason I did so is because they treat the municipality as if we are their only client. And I have a firm belief that Middlesex Borough should come first with all of our contracts and all of our contractors, no matter how many clients they have. And Remington Vernick is a firm that has always made our staff feel as if we mattered more than any other client. They are extremely responsive. The last time a street was paved in Middlesex Borough was when Remington Vernick was your engineers last. It was in 2018 with the 2017 award. You haven't had a road paved since, and you've had 2 other engineering firms come in. A road pavement project with the DOT grant money should take 6 to 8 months from the time you get the award to the time that macadam is dry. And as I said, you've got one road award that's been sitting there for 2 years, unspent, another one for a year, unspent, and now you've gotten a 3rd award. Every year that you haven't spent money, your awards have gone down by the DOT. It is costing the borough money not to have an engineering firm that is treating you first. And that's why I recommended them. It is a policy decision by the governing body what you want to do. As you know, my administrative code does not allow me to take politics into account for anything in the borough. And I just think that they are in your best interest. As far as the second question that Mr. Polakevich asked was an RFP sent out seeking engineering proposals. Absolutely. The borough sends out proposals for all of our professional services every year. We had, I believe, 4 or 5 responses. Remington Vernick was one of them. They came in as the 2nd lowest price. They agreed to match the lowest price. Next set of questions from Mr. Polakevich. I have a few additional questions about the Acrisure appointment. Who recommended Acrisure for this position and why now? I checked last year's agendas and did not see any resolution appointing this firm or any other to this job. I recommended Acrisure. Acrisure was the borough's risk manager in 2019, my first year with the borough. They did a very, very good job. Last year, we appointed another company. I cannot remember the name of it because they basically never showed up. The fee of the risk manager is paid for by our joint insurance fund. It is not paid for by borough taxes. They sort of act as our agent if we have a claim and we're not happy with what the district wants to pay. Acrisure in 2019 showed up quarterly to talk about any claims that we had and just to check on us to make sure we were okay. This other company for the first 3 months of the year promised me they were going to come in and never, like I said, never showed up. The one question we asked them in November, the risk manager said, I'm looking into it, and we never heard from him again. They did not put in a proposal this year. I believe we had 2 companies that put them in, including Acrisure, and based on the excellent performance they did for us in 2019, I recommended them again. And yes, an RFP was sent out for risk management. So that's that, Mayor. I don't know if anybody from the council wants to make any comments, or else I'll move on to the other comment that came in.
I do have one quick point of emphasis, Administrator. Please confirm that the public is welcome to look at these RFPs, of course, by appointment, but it's not just something it's solely by the governing body. They're privy to this too as well. Can you confirm that?
I'm sorry. Are you asking me, Mayor? Say that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was back reading the
Yeah.
comments. I'm sorry. Say that again.
I'm sorry. It's not just the governing body. The public is welcome to review these RFPs as well. Isn't that correct?
Oh, yes, Mayor. Yes,
Yes.
the bids were public. The bid opening was public. The bids have been in since the beginning of December. They are still available. Anybody can come in by appointment and sit in our courtroom and review them anytime they want. Absolutely.
Yeah, this is Mike Ogrodnik, the borough attorney. It's routinely Oprah requested for RFPs, and certainly they're public records.
Okay, that's a great point. That the text of these RFPs are available for public scrutiny. That's the important part I want to get there. Okay, thank you, attorney.
Okay, the next comment's very long, Mayor. This came in from a gentleman named Charlie Kravatill. He is, his address is 143 Sudham Street in New Brunswick. He is the editor of the New Brunswick Today. And his comment is, hello, by not allowing the public the ability to speak their own comments for themselves on this audio meeting, you are violating a section of the New Jersey Administrative Code. Nevertheless, I followed the instructions and sent my comments to L. Chismar at middlesexborough.nj.gov, as that is where your website directed such comments to be made. I am on the call and prepared to speak directly to the council. Below you will find the comments I submitted to the clerk in writing earlier tonight. Please read both messages into the record if you choose not to allow me to speak. Thank you. I just got this and I just forwarded it to Mr. Ogrodnik. I know that Ms. Chismar also forwarded his comment to Mr. Corsini at about 5:30 or 6 o'clock tonight. I'm going to read the whole thing, Mayor. I believe we have an opinion from Mr. Corsini back in March or April. We are conducting this meeting totally legally, but I'm going to, hopefully Mr. Ogrodnik, I just forwarded him this comment so he can take a look at it. Hello, okay, so this is the continuing what Mr. Kravatill said. Hello, please review the attached section of the New Jersey Administrative Code before tonight's meeting. Pay special attention to Section 4F. A local public body holding a remote public meeting shall allow members of the public to make public comment by audio or by audio and video if the remote public meeting is held over both audio and video, which we are not. We are only audio. During the meeting, in advance of the remote public meeting, the local public body shall allow public comments to be submitted to the official responsible for creating the meeting agenda by electronic mail and in written letter form by a reasonable deadline. The local public body shall have the discretion to accept text-based public comment received during a remote public meeting held through an electronic communications platform or internet accessible technology. Public comments submitted before the remote public meeting through electronic mail or by written letter shall be read aloud and addressed during the remote public meeting in a manner audible to all meeting participants and the public. If the local public body imposes a reasonable time limit on public comments where permitted by law, the same limits can be placed on the reading of written comments. Each comment shall be read from the beginning until the time limit is reached. A local public body may pass over duplicate written comments. However, each duplicate comment shall be noted for the record with the content summarized. If the local public body elects to summarize duplicative comments, the local public body must not summarize certain duplicative comments while reading other duplicative comments individually. See also Section 4H1. The local public body shall facilitate a dialogue with the commenter to the extent permitted by the electronic communications technology. This is Mr. Kravatill. Now, that was all the law he was citing. This is Mr. Kravatill. I would like to be recognized to make some public comments by audio during the meeting tonight. If you decide not to allow me to make public comments by audio, read this entire message into the record. However, I hope the body will do the right thing and open the lines to allow audio public comments like every other town in the area does. I've also attached a list of best practices for remote government meetings. Have a good evening. I'm going to defer to Mr. O'Connor. Like I said, I believe we have a. We allow public comment, Mayor, in writing to Ms. Chismar up to 4:00 in the afternoon of the day of the meeting, and then during the meeting in writing. And I'm pretty sure we had a written opinion from Attorney Corsini, but that was a while ago, and I don't, sorry, my dog, sorry. I'm going to defer to Mr. Ogrodnik, because
Yeah,
I'm not aware.
This is Mike Ogrodnik. I mean, really, this is an administrative decision. Whether we comply with the statute, I think this is, most towns are permitting public comment verbally. Certainly in the land use venue, most towns are allowing public comment. So I think that really it's a decision for the mayor and the council.
So by maintaining the order of which we're doing things, is there in fact, excuse me, a violation? I don't understand where the violation is, if we're continuing in the same format that we're doing.
I don't believe there's a technical violation. It's really a policy decision on whether you want to allow, verbal communications.
Okay. Anybody else from the council? Any concerns, any comments on that? Okay. Mr. Carroll,
I
can
would,
you, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say that after we go through the rest, if there is still a need to have a verbal communication with this gentleman, we should put him first.
Okay.
That was the end of the comments, Mayor, other than Councilman Yodis writing to me and telling me that I think I muted him. Council President, you're no longer muted, right?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I got dropped. Sorry, my call dropped, and then I called back in, but I think you thought I was a visitor, so I think you muted me.
There are no more muted. There are no more comments, Mayor.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Then we'll move to, we'd like to have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
We're going back, I'm sorry, we're going back into, I'm closing the public portion of the meeting. So may I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Next meeting will be January 26, 2021. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you, Mayor.
Good
Council.
night, everybody.
Everybody have a great night. Ciao.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night.